Good morning. So you've got a child going into school this fall. This is going to be one of the most dramatic life changes they're ever going to encounter, and no small change for you either. They're going to be joining all kinds of new friends, learning all kinds of new things, and yep, being exposed to all kinds of various germs. I'm glad you're taking this time to talk to me about their health habits, because right now is the perfect time for you to prepare them. How about sharing the next 5 minutes talking about a simple way to help them avoid 80% of the contagious infections they'll otherwise inevitably suffer? Imagine that, missing out on 3/4 of the flu, the strep, the RSV, colds, the common diarrheas, with and without vomiting. That's a pretty tall order, but those aren't my numbers. They're from the Center for Disease Control. In fact, the CDC estimates that 80% of all infections are transmitted by hands. I want to talk to you about hand washing. How to do it correctly does in fact cut your child's exposure to the common childhood infections in half. Now, where do these germs come from? They're shared by another person through direct contact, touching, or two, through droplets dispersed from someone who's infected through a cough or a sneeze of microscopic spray. These droplets can travel up to 200 feet. Now think about that. That's from one end of the cafeteria all the way to the other. And some of these cold germs can live for up to 7 days on hard surfaces like desks or pencils or doorknobs, grocery carts, cell phones, remote controls. That means anytime we touch something that's been sprayed with these microscopic droplets of a cough or a sneeze, even if the sneeze or cough were 3 or 4 days ago, those germs can still make us sick if they get inside our bodies. How does that happen? Mainly by putting our hands on our face or in our mouth. If we don't inhale the droplets at the time they're launched, then we're in pretty good shape as long as we keep our hands away from our face. Our skin is our suit of armor against any illness. As long as the germs and viruses stay outside of our bodies, we're not going to get sick. Now, here are 3 simple habits for you to teach your students. The few minutes a day you spend teaching this and reinforcing it will pay dividends not only in the time that they're a student, but also for the rest of their life, because it'll become their hygiene habits. First, keep your hands away from your face and out of your mouth. Biting your fingernails is a very risky habit because those cuticles are a warm and moist place, perfect petri dish to be growing bacteria. 2, always wash your hands before you eat and after you've been to the restroom, or anytime you've been in a public place like Walmart, grocery store, the gymnasium. Remember how fast and how far those germs travel and how long they remain active. And then 3, don't share things like pencils, crayons, scissors, or toys that might be contaminated with respiratory germs. And now, and most important, the proper way to wash your hands to maintain your health. First of all, always use warm water if it's available. While no tap water is warm enough to kill bacteria, the warm soapy water is more efficient in removing the natural body oils on your hands that cling to the bacteria. Come on with me.